The Muddy Frogs. In a huge forest, there was a beautiful pond that all the animals loved to drink at. It was a great place to gather around on a hot summer day. One cool morning, the ground was very muddy after a drenching downpour the night before. 3 young frogs decided to play their favorite game, mud hopping. They jumped around in the mud, laughing and playing. As the morning went on, it was getting muddier and muddier. The 3 little frogs thought that this was the best day ever. Soon, they found that being covered in mud made them heavier. This had never happened to them before. It was getting harder and harder to move. Whenever they would try to jump, they couldn't go very far. They decided to see who could get the farthest out in the mud. They jumped as far as they could into the middle of one giant patch of mud and they laughed as they began to sink in, but then they realized something. They realized they were stuck. One frog panicked. He kicked and screamed. He discovered quickly that this was just made him sink deeper and deeper into the mud until he disappeared under it. The second frog was terrified, especially after watching his friend disappear. He tried to dig his way out. The more desperately he dug, the faster he sank. He soon lost all track of where he was in the deep mud as he disappeared underneath it. The third frog froze, terrified of what happened to his friends, trying desperately to come up with a way out. He realized he didn't sink as he stood still. So he waited and thought some more, then kept thinking as he kept waiting. Soon he realized the ground was becoming harder as the day went. The sun was getting higher in the sky and the mud was starting to dry. Soon it was solid enough to hop away. The end. What did you learn from this story? Patience is accepting a situation. Do you think that if the frogs had shown more patience, they might not have disappeared into the mud? Do you think if they had accepted that it was muddy and stopped and waited to think, they could have come up with a plan sooner? Be the best at being you.